Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a selection of backpacks. As you can see on the screen, I've got them ranging from bigger sizes to smaller sizes. The idea for today's video was suggested by a comment I had, and thank you so much for sharing your comment. Okay, I will put a screenshot as you can see on the screen of the comment. So this video, in response to that comment, I found a selection of bags, and we're going to finish up with me showing you some alternatives to my current work bag. And I will also include a link to purchase my work bag, currently on sale, guys. The other thing I'm going to advise is that I will insert the link to the video where I reviewed my current work bag if anyone wants to check that out. But I will also do an update video so you can see how the bag has fared since the past few months when I've been using it back and forth to work, commuting. But without much ado, on your screen, guys, you can see what I consider a fantastic alternative if you like mediums to small backpacks. These are usually great for like holidays or more of a statement piece. I think this is a great dupe for what you see on your screen, which is the Pinko Love Mini Backpack. With the brand Pinko, it retails for $370, but you can get a similar style. So where it's kind of not quite circular, it's not quite triangular, it has this curved top, it's small, it's cute, you can hold it with the top handle. And as you can see on the screen, it comes in a range of pink and the black option. So you can get it in the black colorway. I think the pink is more attractive, but you can also see that it's got compartments, and you can see in terms of it's got an opening for your headphones to come out from. So it's very much a stylish option if that's what you're looking for, okay? The one thing I will point out is that this is more of a crossbody style. So it's giving you the shape, but it's not giving you backpack. But I wanted to still share it because it's an amazing price point. It's well reviewed, as you can see on the screen, over 3,000 reviews. And when they're all combined, it gives an Amazon review score of 4.6, which is really good. But I have another alternative if you like the style, but you want it definitely to be a backpack. And that is, as you can see on your screen right here, I think this is an excellent alternative, a dupe for the Gucci Marmont backpack as well. So what you see on your screen, I think is also a good dupe for the Pinko, but I think it's also a good dupe for the Gucci Marmont backpack. In terms of you have that same small, petite, it's giving more faux leather, but you also have the bag coming in backpack. So you get two straps, okay? It is available in black and in a burgundy color. The burgundy is lovely as well, but I think the brown is just, there's something a little bit extra there. Again, well reviewed, and you can see as we scroll through the pictures, you can carry a top handle. You're able to detach the shoulder straps, okay? It's got one main compartment at the top, and then you've obviously got that little bit at the front. And it's a fantastic option. As you can see, it's giving you the different ways you can wear it, backpack, or you can also crossbody this as well. So this is quite a convertible mini backpack, and I would suspect that's why it's done well with the reviews. Moving on swiftly, the next backpack option, I'm sure a lot of people already know what this is a dupe for. It is a dupe for the Herschel Pop Quiz backpack. They've got so many under the brand, and again, these are more affordable brands, okay? Everyone probably at some point had a Herschel. If you're doing back to school shopping or you're preparing for that, you might be wanting to get that option. But if you wanted something that was the non-branded version, then I have a great dupe on the screen for you, and it comes in at an excellent price point of £25 and change. You can also apply an Amazon 8% off voucher at this current moment, as you can see on your screen. This seller is well reviewed, over 3,500 reviews, scoring above 4 stars. You've got a range of colors depending what you may prefer to purchase, okay? I think this is a great alternative dupe for the Herschel backpack brand. Moving on to the next option. Again, I think everyone, if you know, you know, this is clearly a dupe for the Fjällräven Kanken backpack. Now, I do have this backpack and it's fantastic. I have it in the more mini version. They do have them on the Kanken website in a larger size. You have sizes that can take your laptop, sorry, as well. I love this brand because it's very durable. Now, if you're not wanting to pay the price point, which typically is around £95, sometimes it goes down a few quids in the sale, like Black Friday, then you can get a similar look for less with the option on your screen. You're going to be paying less than £30. And as you can see, guys, it's got good reviews, well over 4 stars, and there's a range of colors, okay? But they're all generally slightly reduced, closer to £27 for each option. Okay. So again, you're going to get Amazon next day delivery. You're going to get as well the option, if you don't like it, to return it without any difficulties. Okay. I think it's very similar, exactly styled after the Kanken option, the branded version, because you can see it has that central capacity. It has a little slip pocket, and you can see that it's obviously got padded straps there. And then you've obviously got the side pockets for water bottle, umbrellas. Fantastic option for a much lower price point, okay? Now, if you've been enjoying the content on the channel, guys, consider subscribing. You're more than welcome to join us. If you've newly discovered the channel, welcome, stick around. Hope you're enjoying the content, okay? Leave me some comments if you have suggestions for other things you'd like me to scope out and bring to the channel, okay, guys? Let's move on to the next option. I might be wrong. I might be reaching here. If you think so, let me know in the comments. I think this is a good option and alternative if you're someone who was wanting the Prada re-edition re-nylon backpack, okay? Now, I don't want to pay 1,650, not in this economy and this cost of living crisis. However, I like the style of the bag. You know, I like how it's got those two bottom pockets and then it's got the top flap section. So anyone else that's considering and wanting a backpack in that style, that's why I've got this dupe for you. It's well reviewed at 4 stars. It's been purchased by over 1,500 Amazon customers and they've left reviews. So check out the reviews if you're interested, guys. Again, it's an Amazon option. You purchase it, you don't like it, you return it. But I think if you're wanting to try out that style for much less, this is your solution. It is available in black, which is a closer dupe of what the Prada version is giving. But if you're someone who prefers brown, I think it looks lovely in the brown, okay? And as you can see, you've got this top zip pocket here, okay? It comes across a lot better on the brown. You can see that flap right there, okay? And then if we just scroll through the pictures, you can see it's got the compartment, the segment, okay? And then you can see as well how it looks from the side view as well as from the back, okay? Now, it does come in a couple of sizes, small and large on Amazon, okay? So you've got a good choice between black, brown, small, large sizing. Very swiftly moving on to the next option. This is, in my humble opinion, a very nice dupe for the Kipling City Zip, okay? Kipling is a brand that is reliable, trustworthy, and again, it's a more affordable brand. So, a lot of the backpacks I'm showing you guys today are not designer options. Apart from the Gucci that I showed earlier, the Prada that was just before this, everything else I've shown you, oh, and Pinko, everything else I've shown you is £100 or less. But it's if you're wanting a look for less, and you're someone who wanted the Kipling style, but you don't want to pay Kipling prices, because these typically retail for about £98 for a Kipling backpack, then you can get exactly similar styling, because I'm sure you can see on the screen there are slight differences in terms of the placement of like logos, zips, flaps. But this is a fantastic option. And again, if you don't want black, you've got it in navy, you've got it in purple, and a lovely rose color as well, okay? And as you can see, this is a bag that will fit an iPad, okay? And you've got side pockets and you've got two separated zip compartments as well, okay? Moving on to the next option, guys. Let me know if you think I'm reaching. You can see the price of what I think this bag is similar to. If you've ever entertained purchasing the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour backpack, it's very sleek, it's giving minimal vibes, then I think this option on Amazon is a great alternative. I would like to highlight that this bag is scoring well above 4 stars on Amazon with over 9,000 reviews, okay? I would personally get it in the black with the silver colorway. I think that just comes off a lot more sleeker. But as you can see on your screen, there is a range of color options available, okay? You can see the Saint Laurent price point and you can see the difference with the Amazon price point. But I'm just giving you guys options. I've made sure that the backpacks I'm suggesting are well reviewed. So all backpacks you've seen so far are scoring above 4 star rating on Amazon. I think you're going to want something that's sturdy, something that's reliable, and something that's durable. Okay? This on your screen that you guys can see is a dupe for a Fossil backpack, okay? Now, I know that Fossil is not the most expensive of brands, okay? And I do think the quality you get for their product is worth what you pay in comparison to some other designers, in terms of my opinion. Now, if you like the look of the Fossil option on your screen, but you don't want to pay the price point you can also see on your screen, this is a great option. You can see it's very much similar styling in terms of how it's got just that one opening flap mechanism with the buckle detail. And then you can see it's clearly backpack, and you have this little pocket on the back portion. And you can see in terms of the internal capacity, it's a wide space, you have a zippered compartment, and then you can also convert this backpack so it can be shoulder strap, crossbody. So it's this, I think, is a very versatile option. It's very cute, it's very compact. So as I mentioned, I've shown a range of backpack sizes. So this is more of the small to medium range, okay, as you can see here on the model. It is available in colorways brown. You can get it in a lovely green, army green in my opinion, and this lovely red, which is quite rich. Okay. So, very swiftly, we move on to what led to today's video. Now, I have got, and I use on a daily basis, every workday I go to work, I use my Fossil Elina convertible backpack, as you can see on your screen, and I will link a video where I take you through the bag and how I pack for work and everything that it fits. This, I think, is a great alternative from Amazon if you want that style of backpack, okay, where it's giving that sort of minimal, sleek finish, all in black, okay? On your screen, you can see an option for £25, much, much less than what Fossil would sell this same bag at full price. And even now, as you can see on your screen, it is currently 50% off. So I have included the link to the Fossil backpack as well in the description. But again, you're making significant savings if you go for the Amazon option versus the reduced discounted Fossil option. But again, this is scoring well above 4 stars on Amazon, over 13,000 reviews. So I would say both are good options. If you're wanting to spend more, treat yourself, go for the Fossil option. If you want to just check out, is it my aesthetic, or I just don't want to pay that much or pay that price point, then you have the Amazon option, guys, and you're going to have free next day delivery, and you can obviously return it if it's not to your liking, okay? Now, the reason I picked this bag is because it's got shared similarities to the one I currently use from Fossil. So capacity, dimension, size, it's got these internal pockets, so you're able to arrange your items quite nicely. And I think as well as the fact that it's got the detachable strap, so you can keep that on there and it lets you use the backpack as a shoulder, crossbody, or you can take it off and it's just fully backpack style. Okay. So this is what makes it similar to the convertible nature of the Elina Fossil backpack. I did give you a second option because not everyone might fancy that version. On your screen, you can see option 2. This again, I think, is still given the aesthetic of the Fossil Elina convertible backpack. It is very sleek, very minimal. The other reason I gave this option is because it has more colorways that maintain the same style and aesthetic, okay? As you can see on the model, okay, it's very much sleek and you can see the dimensions on your screen. So that detachable strap, 55.6 centimeter length, it's probably more going to be shoulder strap for a lot of people. And you can see how the compartments again are divided up, okay? And obviously, you can see it's very much an internal hidden pocket. So that's one thing I didn't point out with the last one. On the front of the bag, you can't access your items. So it's a bit of a security feature. So you have to essentially take off the backpack, zip it down to get to the item. So if you're a commuter, this is added security value. Okay. And you can see that's the case with this one as well. So that's the front. You can't get to the items. You have to access the items by going, take the straps away and then you get to the items. Both of these are good options, okay? 24.99, £25, 25.99, £26. But with option 2, you do get it in beige, brown, green, a lighter gray, and then a lovely lavender color. So if you want a pop of color, but you still want that minimal look, option 2 gives you loads more choice for that, okay? And again, still at that affordable price point. Links to all these items in the description. I will also insert the link to the video of my current backpack, which you can see as the similarity to this one. And then I will also, hopefully this coming 1 or 2 days, upload a very quick video showing you how my backpack has fared. But if you want to see the backpack I currently use, that is very similar to the one on your screen, click the very first link in the description, and then I'll include all the links if you're interested in any of the items I've shown. But otherwise, that is it for the backpack video. Thank you to the person who left the comment. This was a lovely challenge and I enjoyed testing myself to see what I could find. And leave me comments if you have any similar challenges, guys. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have any input or opinions about any of the things I've shown today, and do consider subscribing. And that's the end of the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.